Hi, my name is Jocelyn Meruvia Pena, and I am a grade 9 student at Brother Rice Junior High. My presentation today is about analyzing edible plants to select crops more resistant to the effects of climate change for use in agriculture. Climate change has many effects on the environment, such as droughts, extreme temperatures, floods, shifting precipitation patterns, and the elevation of seawater. These effects affect agriculture because they cause loss of arable land, they reduce surface water, they disrupt flowering and pollination of crops, among other things. So, because of these things, there are lots of crop failures and losses, and there will be even more coming in the future. Now, another thing is that a lot of edible plants that we are currently cultivating are suffering from these effects. But we do know of somewhere between 20,000 to 40,000 edible plants. So some of these different edible plant varieties would be better suited to survive difficult weather conditions than the ones currently being cultivated the most. For example, here are some plants that will be severely affected by climate change. These are some of the most widely consumed plants. Corn, wheat, and rice alone make up over 50% of the plant-based food energy consumed by humans. So, what I'm suggesting is that using bioinformatics, we look at the genome and the physical characteristics of different edible plant species, predict how well they would respond to the effects of climate change, and then select those that would still be able to survive in these extreme weather conditions. This would reduce the threat posed by climate change on crop yields. So we could analyze characteristics like their adaptations to droughts and heat, to floods, and to soil salinity. Then we could choose ones that would be better adapted to survive in areas that will suffer from a specific thing. For example, if we know that there will be lots of flooding in a specific area, then we could introduce plants that have an ROL barrier or parenchyma cells to that area so that when the floods happen, the crops would be less affected. Some advantages to this are that it would be more accessible to small-scale farmers. It would not require genetic modifications. It would increase the variety in the plants available for consumption. It would provide more stability for farmers, and it would reduce the need for additional irrigation. It does, however, require a change of diet in the population, and it requires time for farmers to find and prepare land, as well as learn about new crops. So by introducing more climate-resilient crops to farmers, we could decrease the effects of climate change on agriculture, which will right now increase global hunger. And this, along with other climate-smart growing techniques, agroecological approaches, as well as adapting to a new plant-based diet, would really minimize the impact of climate change on food security. Here are my references, and thank you for your attention.